speak of the Industrial Revolution, we just ain't talking about gears and smoke filling the air. Nah, it goes deeper than that. It's the birth of a whole new era where the hustle and grind of the textile game took center stage. See, at this time, folks used to do their stitching and sewing right at home. But as the revolution kicked in, everything shifted. Oh yeah. The revolution brought the rise of the mills, turning over living room tailors to straight-up entrepreneurs. Thomas Saint, he laid down the blueprint, patenting that sewing machine in 1790. But that was just the beginning, man. By the early 1840s, new players stepped up, dropping their own sewing machines in the mix. And then boom, Isaac Singer dropped a bomb in 1850s. Singer's machine was a game changer. It outpaced those old school seamstresses and tailors, taking the textile game to new heights. And here's the crazy part. You ready? You can even have one of those bad boys right in your own crib. Yup, sewing up a storm from the comfort of your own home. That's some next level flex right there.
But yo, these weren't all smooth sailing. Those textile sweatshops, man, they were popping up in city centers like London. Picture this, a whole district filled with underpaid sewing machine operators, grinding till their fingers bled. And who were holding it down? The women. Strong, resilient queens working on 14-hour marathons just to put food on the table. It wasn't easy for the ladies back then trying to make ends meet. But you know what? They made it work. Out of those hardships, a new wave emerged, a connection between tailors and top-tier thread. Savile Row, baby. This street became legendary. Tailor shops lined up like soldiers, creating threads fit for kings and queens. And even as we step into the 20th century, Savile's tailor businesses kept on thriving, letting us know that the legacy continues. So when you think of the Industrial Revolution, don't just think of machines and factories. Nah, it goes beyond that. A revolution that changed the game, sowing the seeds for a whole new era of style and hustle. Yo, in the 20th century, sewing machines started blowing up for the working class, making them more affordable and in demand. This led to a rise in the need for sewing patterns. Now enter my man, Ebenezer Butterick, a straight-up jeans tailor and manufacturer. Old boy came through with the game-changing paper patterns that can be traced and used by regular folks at home. That right there caught fire real quick, and a bunch of other pattern companies started hustling too. You might remember back when women's magazines carried sewing patterns all the time, but that game slowed down quick. Everyone started rocking ready-made clothes. Because of the 9-to-5 hustle, ain't nobody got time for sewing when you grinding for that paycheck. Nowadays, you can cop cheap ready-made gear from the stores or online without breaking the bank. So home sewing is mainly an underground movement for hobbyists in the Western world. So there you have it, the origins of sewing, all wrapped up in a tale filled with rich history and diverse cultures. It's a skill that's been passed down for generations, keeping us fly and stylish throughout the ages. But before I go, shout out to the badass custom dressmakers and upholstery artists holding it down with their cottage industries, keeping that sewing game real. Stay fresh, man.